Hi all you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Elaine, and I'm here with a little unboxing stream that's got a bit of everything. We have Pokemon, we've got Mario, we've got Sonic, we've got Legion's Realms of War, and we have Magic. And I think to start things off, I'm going to go back in time to a simpler time when you caught your friends and they were fuzzy, and it was okay to be furry, and you could send them into battle, and that was okay too. Without any further ado, I'm going to open these two figures I bought on Tennessee. I see them in stores and online all the time, but they only ever have the koala, and I don't want the koala. I want my E-boy and my Pikachu. And usually they're pictured on a little beanbag pillow, and they're really cute. And now that I'm looking at these boxes again, I'm kind of concerned that we're not going to have a beanbag pillow, but we'll have to see. I think I'm going to start with Pikachu because he's just not as cute. We got to save the best for last. Obviously, Eevee is better. I mean, Vulpix is better than both of them, but you know, whatever. So let's open this up. Comes in this. Oh, it does have a little beanbag. It's yellow and it actually has like a little beanbag texture, and it's fuzzy and soft and squishy. Let's get that beanbag ASMR. Beautiful. So here's this little beanbag. Maybe it goes this way. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Beanbag. Crinkle, crinkle. Rip that open. And here he is. So there's our little Pikachu, and I think it's supposed to be, no, Ash's hat's a different color, so maybe just your traditional baseball cap, which is way too big for his head, and you can see how big it is on him here. Pretty basic build, nothing special in terms of design. He's got his little sleepy face, and then he just kind of sits like that on top of the pillow. I kind of wish they made the pillow a different color because he's got a little camouflage going on, but otherwise pretty happy. He's just so sleepy. He's just gonna hang out there with a little peek-a-butt. Now we're gonna open the bestest E-boy. I like that these are easy to open. She says as she destroys the entire box. Now this pillow is a different color. We've got this orangey color here. It's interesting. It's kind of faded on the top, which makes me wonder if maybe, actually this one, yeah, this one has the fade on the bottom too. So maybe it goes like that. Directions, it just tells you, hey, you put the Eevee on the thing, which I think is funny. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but you know, directions. Now we're going to open this up. Pull a little Eevee out. Let me get to Eevee. Oh, look, he's got his little paw pads and little toe beans. He's got his little curled up tail. He's got a little relaxed, I'm a sleepy boy face. And he sticks right there. And you can actually see him a lot more than the Pikachu just because he's not wearing a hat. And he's just relaxing on his little pillow like a kitty. I love you. You guys go over here to sleep. The Pikachu pillow is a little more deflated. You can see me struggling to move it, but otherwise they're both pretty great. They're about $15 each. You can buy them online, like I was saying. Get the free shipping. And they just kind of nestle into these little pillows like your little Pikachu and Eevee pet. And I like that. It's pretty cute, but Eevee's obviously better. It's not a contest. He's just better. And now that that's done, we have one pack from the Scarlet and Violet Paldea Evolved 10 additional game cards from the Pokemon TCG. I have not opened one of these in quite some time, and by that I mean any sort of pack for Pokemon, but let's do that today. So we have Saroro, it's cute. Knackley, Fucoco, sharing a single brain cell with our boy Totodile. Wattrel, Electrode, that's an old boy, I know him. Grafay, never saw that one. Zwelus, Slowpoke, I like the art on the new Slowpoke, he's so cute and cuddly. Fighting Ole. Or Choreo, a basic energy and some stuff for the arena, I think, or their equivalent of the arena. Since we're going back to this nostalgic times, I think I'm just going to keep with this trend, and we're going to open these Mario tins. It has one of the, like, Mario Kart little cup symbols things. I've opened one of them before, and I think they have candy on the inside of the tin. So I'm hoping I get a different one. I think the last time we got the turtle shell one, so let's see what happens. Very easy to open box. Love that. So yeah. Oh. Well, got another turtle shell. See if I was right. Oh, it's got a little sealant on the side, which I would be much better at pulling off if I still had nails. But I declawed myself the other day, so, you know, we're gonna work with it. Yeah, it's got these little green candies that taste like nothing, or at least so I've been told by Lakota. And they just rest in this little tin from the turtle shell cup. I wonder if we'll get 3 for 3 and just get all turtle shells, or if this will be different. If anyone wants to place bets now, feel free. And we got 3 turtle shells. I guess that's the common boy. Turtle shells, because we now have 3 turtle shells. Yay. I don't know if anyone wants to do the math, how likely that was to happen, but, you know, what can you do? We got some candy. We got some turtle shells. Now I think I'm going to stick with the nostalgia before moving on to less nostalgic things. We have Sonic the Hedgehog figures. They're craftable constructibles, and there are 5 different ones with the different characters featured in Sonic. So I'm going to start with this one here, and hopefully this time we get no repeats. But with my luck, you never know. Yeah, I'm not trying to be neat and cute, guys. I'm just opening. Looks like we might have gotten Sonic himself. Oh, he comes in, I feel like, an excessive amount of pieces for a figure of this size. So let's open these little packets. Probably should have brought some scissors. Oh my god, look at his tiny little spindly arms. What are these little noodle arms? Like, look at that. And they tried to give some, like, muscle definition. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but that's just silly. Two of these guys. I think this is his hair. No, his speed. That's his speed. Excuse me, guys. That's his speed. We got his head coming out. Oh, look. He got me a slicey devicey. Hey!
Don't forget to pay attention to your chat like a good demon lord.
Shred that box. Yeah, I'm going to shred that box again next time. But yeah. All right. So here we go. We've got the Earth. It's very not round, you might say. Pictures help. Oh, now you gotta see how much I struggle in real time, guys. It's not staying. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. Where's his body?
Oh my god, it's Sonic legs!
It's Sonic legs with no body. There's nothing, I feel like there must be something, what? There's no way this is the whole thing. There's just no way. Where's his body? It's just, wait, no, that is his body. See that? That is his body. That right there, that's his whole body. What on earth? He's like 90% leg.
And the rest of it's a head.
And the rest of it's just his head. Okay. Oh, he really scrunches in there. Okay. So now we got his little spindly arms, which I am very much struggling to get into the slot. Maybe it goes on this side. Do you want to go in this slot? Oh, yeah, he wanted that slot, not the other slot. He's very specific. I can't pretend he has his other arm, guys. So it'll go. I don't know if he can get together. I don't. Is he? Why am I struggling so much with this? I don't know. Ugh. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right. So he's supposed to go like this. He's not staying in the thing, but like that. So my biggest complaint would be that he is very disproportionate, and also I can't get him to stay. So he's just gonna rest sadly over there like that. So you can actually appreciate him. He's doing us a favor. Now we can appreciate him. Look at that. So here's the other one. I'm gonna be more ladylike about this, I guess. So I was given a slicey to dicey. Here we go. And this time we get the red Sonic guy whose name currently eludes me. And let's see if he's easier to put together, shall we? He looks like he's got a little more hand than Sonic does, which is fine. He can be a little more handsy. Hands-on? I don't know. We're trying to keep it family friendly here. Come out. Come out. Ah! And then we have his head, which I think is actually bigger than Sonic's head. Maybe not. He's got more like downward hair. Side-by-side comparison. Downward hair. Angry face. Hedgemahog. Cut that open. Okay, so we got this. We've got whatever this is. So I think it's just their way. They've got little tiny bodies, big old feet, and big old heads. Which makes me think of the old, I'm dating myself a little bit here. GoldenEye from N64, James Bond, when I think Pierce Bronson was still the James Bond. And there was that one setting where you could make the head super big and the body's really small. Oh, and he's got a serial number on the back. That's a really weird touch. This one doesn't have it in a visible place. Like, why would you put it somewhere where people can't see it easily? Now people are going to come to my house, they're going to look at my figure, they're going to expect it, and they're going to turn around, they're just going to see that on the back of its head. That's not cute. Not cute. I'm just saying. You can see me not doing well with puzzles as a kid. All my secrets have been exposed. There we go. I think this is the way. Okay, so we got him in there now. And by him, I mean this. But then where do you put... Okay. So he goes here. Like that, sort of. These just don't these don't want to work. I can't. Just pretend it was epic. It's not epic. Jeremy's come over to try and fix it. I've given up. These are not the... I don't know. I can't even. I don't... It's too much. It's not working. Clicky, clicky, no good. So...
Put the arms on before you put the head on.
Jeremy's chastising me for putting the head before the arms. But I do what I want. I like to live dangerously. What can I say? We pop that off. We're gonna. Now his arm fell. I just made it worse. I made it worse. He's gonna stay over there. So Jeremy also handed me this potato head tots, which has little baby potato heads from, you know, Toy Story, I guess. But, you know, baby. And I'm going to open it and see which one I get because, you know, why not? Oh, he's a cracked potato. Just like an egg. He cracked. Or she, I guess. We don't discriminate here. You put them together like this. You pull off. So Jeremy's cool. He did it. So that's what he looks like, which is, I think, better than Sonic, who's fallen and can't get up and lost his arms. And don't worry about. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's all good. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Jeremy is indicating that he wants these pieces. See his giant hands coming to scoop up the thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, number 1, that's Jeremy for the assist. Yay! This one's easy. I can put the thing stick in there. It's got a little like egg base. Then whatever this is. Oh, the face. I like the googly eye like face. Looks like something you'd get in like a Burger King meal in the 90s. And then we gotta add, he's got a little tomato head. He looks so silly. Look how silly he is with his little tomato head. With those big googly eyes and that silly little cream nose. So, now we're gonna move on to these Empires on the Rise, Legions, Realms at War packs. There are 15 cards in a pack. So these are things we saw at Gen Con. We met the designers and they were trying to promote their game. So we got a few packs and we're gonna just see what's inside. See how we feel. I will say that these packs are very easy to open, so I do like that. I know absolutely nothing about this. So I'm pretty much just, you know, looking forward to this. I don't know anything. We got a fortified guy. He's a dragon. I do like dragons. Dragons are cool. A warrior. Unified. Another warrior. Act fortified. Oh, I like the swirly colors. Another fortified. Fortified guardian. Looks like a dryad. Oh, this one wants to be Gambit. See him throwing that die. Another unified. Fortified. Unified. Warrior. Unified. Jeremy too cannot get it to stay in the thing. I don't know if you heard him, guys, but he can't do it. And that is my final card, this beautiful warrior. So Sonic is just falling and he can't get up, and we're not going to worry about Sonic anymore. So I don't know. Let's see if we can understand these cards in a little more detail in this pack. Oh, so easy to open. Cool card backs, nice rounded edges. A little bit flimsy on the card stock. I don't. Yeah. That's enough of that. So we have a warrior. Little fortified angel. I think the thing that kind of strikes me about this card game is usually when you have a card, like the title or the name of the card is like right on top, and it looks like this is on the side. Seraphim Final Sand, so it's really kind of like this, and then you have the text over here, and then like the type, I'm assuming, over here. So this is Lux and Vox, do Vox bot mechanic. Like it's just weird. I've never seen a card game have the name of the card on the side like this. So I didn't notice that right away when I opened the first pack. This is Rotting Lake Putrid, Cathedral of Black Magic. Oh, they got a red room. Alehouse Molotovs. Oh, so those are some like legit Molotov cocktails. Then we have Malicious Bloodbath. Ethelheim's Alehouse Battle Plan. Makjal, Rogue, Huracan. And the other thing I have to say is these names are kind of hard to say. Controlled by the Chaos Divine, Mystery of the Dark Wood, and then the white shows up a lot better on this than it does on this. It's harder to read on that. Resistance is our only option. Crystal Dragon Whelp. Oh, he looks cute. Look at him. He's all like prismatic and shiny. Unstoppable Primordial Power Play. And the names are long. Rogue Resistance Power Struggle. That is a mouthful. That is definitely a mouthful. All right, let's see what's going on with this pack. Oh, it opens so good. Oh, so satisfying. It opens so nice. Go away. Opens so nice. Release the Fallen Fiends. Rogue Secret Passage Study. So it's like it wants to be a secret study and Rogue's Passage all rolled into one card. So that's kind of interesting. Putrid Poison Cloud. Treasures of Arion. Duxva's Test Subjects. Oh, we got a shiny. I see it peeking clear. We'll look at that in a minute. Bittervost Chasm. Oh, I really like the art on this one. Crystal Dragon Parapets. So I guess that goes with the Crystal Dragon. We got a shiny full art card, Revelation. I do like that. Look at that like hungry little eagle boy. Then we have Veil of Pestilence. Araconite? Putrid Poison Queen, I think that says. Necro Gallows of Everworld. Cave of the Dragon Protector. Crimson Fields. Duxfox Orcbane Weapon Zavik. What is with these names? Jeez. Rogue Smoke Ambush. So decent art, but again, the card construction's really hard to get used to, and also the print's really tiny. And again, it shows up better on some colors than others because they seem to like white, which is also kind of interesting because I feel like most card games do black text. So seeing one with white text is a bit different. So like here, for example, here's like the Pokemon black text. Black text with a little bit of red for the color. This one's a little harder to read, but again, just black text. Okay. I'm gonna keep opening this up as we go along. Well, that's pretty cool looking. Little apocalyptic cemetery thing going on. The Grim Charnel House, Rogue Wire Trap, Black Magic Soldier Virgil. Get off our mountain! Get out of my swamp! No, I'm just kidding. Magpie the Putrid Rot Worm. These names are so long. Uprising of the Chaos Divine. Darkwood Archers of Evergreen. I really like that art. I really like the little color they have going on there. Oh, this is another shiny boy. Little demon, it looks like. Asthma, Master of the Fallen Wrath. Ashma. I'm assuming that's Asthma. It's kind of weird name, but whatever. Duxvox, the Doomsday Abomination. Zimzuma, Time Twister Djinn. Really like the pink, like, ombre sunset thing they got going on. Black Magic Tome Greed. The Outer Rim Rises. Bjorn, Frozen Frontier Metalworker. Polis, Primordial Axis of the Heavens. And then Mystic Fire Reptilian Salamandra. Okay. All right. Salamandra. Got another handful of packs. We're about halfway through these, and then we're going to end on Magic. Spoilers. Lost Messiah Malicious Chamosh. Blastforge Barrier Buckler. Duxfox's Deployable Bomb. Dragon Sprite Life Transfer. Really enjoying, now that I'm going through more of these, that I'm not really getting duplicates. Because usually I feel like you get a ton of those when you open packs of the same type. Merciless Dragon Fire. Steadfast Alehouse Humor. Oh, she looks like a mermaid. How many lands do you have? I don't know. They don't seem to have lands in this one. Hey. Don't insult my boy Vulpix. I know there's an Eevee, but Vulpix wasn't available. Don't worry about it. Vulpix will be coming later. Miguel. Like I was saying, nice mermaid. Oh, another oh, that's really cool. Like a life drain thing going on. Reformation. Veil of Pestilence. Sif Sara, Black Magic Manipulator. Epoxodon, the Sprite Bond Dragon. Oh, he's got like little fairy wings. He's a cool dragon. He can be my friend. Putrid Acidic Rain. Black Magic Court Guard. Little husbando going on there. Unstoppable Glacial Freeze. Belady's Horrific Harvest. Again, just these names are so long. Why? But why? Okay, this one has been the hardest pack to open so far. Made my mic shake. Blast Forge Barrier Buckler. Duxvox's Deployable Bomb. Dragon Sprite Life Transfer. Milady's Horrific Harvest. Like her nice flower dress. Very pretty, very spring. Bitterboss Chasm. Crystal Dragon Parapets. Ariane Harmony Villa. Duxvox Deprivation Chamber. Oath to the Lost Messiah. Elixir of Vitality. Putrid Rotting Remains. That sounds gross. Honed Tusk Sabers. Do magic cards fit in the primal card boxes? I'd love to keep using my primal TCG deck box with the set. Yes, they do. They're both the same size. You can use the same sleeves. All good stuff. Putrid Acidic Rain. Black Magic Court Guard. Also, the primal TCG deck boxes are really nicely set up. I wish I had one on the table to show off. They can fit a full sleeved Magic Commander deck in addition to a full 60 card sleeved side. In addition to a sideboard, they have a space for dice and other handy devices for the Magic playing. And I like them a lot. Unstoppable Glacial Freeze. They got dragons. They've got, I think, a samurai version too, which is pretty cool. But I definitely prefer my dragons because, you know, dragons. Halo of the Lost Messiah. Bottoms up at the alehouse. That's when you want to do a lot of drinking. Doomstar Demonology. Tempest Tide of Bay Askew. Guchas the Headhunter. Death Bell of Palace Putrid. Primordial Pushback. Bounty Hunter Mallory. Quell the Uprising. Betrayal from Within. Epoxodon the Sprite Bond Dragon. Spores from the Suffering Cypress. Duxvox Doomsday Factory. Visiting Beautiful Arion. And Rogue Danger Daggers. 2 more packs, guys, and then we get to do MTG. Hope you're as excited as I am. Ugh. Okay. Dragon Sprite Life Transfer. Duxvox's Deployable Bomb. Blast Forge Barrier Buckler. Lost Messiah Malicious Chamash. Malicious Bloodbath. Controlled by the Chaos Divine. Mystery of the Dark Wood. Like the colors on this one. Ooh, shiny. Ulavad Alvar's Rogue Mage. Black and white. Kind of cool thing they got going on. Zadkiel Seraphim Righteousness. That's a name. Concrete Catacombs. Malicious Bloodbath. Putrid Acidic Rain. Black Magic Court Guard. Unstoppable Glacial Freeze. And Milady's Horrific Harvest. Last pack. Okay, let's see if we get anything good. Rogue Smoke Ambush. Angelic Blitz Strike. Alehouse Punisher. Lady Bacabella. Titan War Unstoppable Meltdown. Unstoppable Titan Warpath. Shimui Jin of Secret Sands. Scimitar of the Sinister. That looks pretty cool. A little bit generic, but I like the colors. We have, got Got a nice synergy, shiny boy. Looks like Mount Everest, but it is in fact Mount Fingar, the frozen peak. Fingar, Fingar. We got Veil of Ruination, Putrid Snapflower, Floridora, Dora Fox, the Rogue Runner, Pendesha's Dragon Canopy, Yomiel, the Seraphim Watchguard, March to Doomsday, and Black Magic Mind Tremors. Okay, so that was my first opening for Legion's Realms at War, and I have to say my feedback is basically like little bit flimsy. I feel like the print's kind of small, and I don't like having the name of the card on the side here. I do like the rounded edges. I do like the art, and I feel like there weren't as many repeats as I could have gotten in this amount of cards, so I'm happy with that, but I think layout might be something they want to address later, and also size of text for people who don't have the greatest vision, like myself. Now, without any further ado, I'm relevant now. I'm going to be opening this Magic the Gathering 350 plus cards, storage box, click wheel, and 3 play boosters starter collection from Foundations. If you flip around to the side, we get over 350 cards, like I said. 3 14-card Magic the Gathering Foundations play boosters, a click wheel, which I've never gotten before, so I'm kind of interested to see what that is, and then a storage box, because, you know, you always need those silly storage boxes. So we're going to just happily open that. Open that. Oh, we got a big storage box. I thought it was like one of the little dinky ones that you get with Commander deck. Deck Builder's Guide, which isn't necessarily something I need, but is good for newer players. Oh, look at him. I think that's a loot. He's cute. So we got some nice art. I don't remember the name of that character. I don't feel like it's Giada, but maybe it is Giada. We're going to just lift this up. So this is the click wheel. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually probably better than a die, because then it can go up higher, but then you have to worry about it, you know, doing that. Sir. Oh, that's it? There's nothing else in there? Okay, that's just cardboard. Don't worry about it. Some dividers. So here are my 3 packs. My Arcane Signet. I don't know why this one's set by itself, but I always like an Arcane Signet. Soul Ring and a Command Tower. Maybe that's just like, hey, you know all those guys who play Commander? We know you want these 3 cards in your deck. Everyone puts them in there, so here you go. We'll have them separate just for you, for your convenience. You're welcome. Thanks, guys. And I think these are white, mixed color. Here's some black, and then lands. Well, I feel like they got to have the other colors in there, so let's play around with these dividers for a moment. I guess they're giving you just enough space to organize the different colors and things of each type, which is kind of handy. It's pretty cool. They slide in right there. They have little slots, which is not something I've seen before. Maybe I'm just silly and have missed it this whole time, but that's pretty cool. So we'll put my first 3 cards, you know, the trio for Commander, away. Yeah, lands, let's go. Since we've seen some enthusiasm for the lands in the chat, thank you, Miguel, for staying with us. Oh my god, I'm going to make some people... I'm sorry, guys. My fingies... Get on the floor where you belong. Not you, chat. The thing. So this tells you kind of how that works. Then we've got a human token, a rat token. Oh, Jeremy, for your rat deck, we got some rat tokens. We got some goblin tokens. A beast token for beast within because it's a 3/3. Oh, now we have a 4/4. Now we got dragon tokens for when you use like dragon cultist, I think, needs 5/5s. Phyrexian goblin. So this is a fancier goblin. We got some fairy tokens. Great for my fairy deck. I have Alila. Then we got some full art lands. I always like the lands in Magic. I feel like they're really like tranquil and relaxing for the most part. I mean, swamps not so tranquil and relaxing, but you know, what can you do? We got some plains. Oh, that's a nice plane. Nice plane. Nice plane. Okay, we're just gonna different plane. That looks more like a plane. I feel like as soon as you have a tree on a plane, it's not like a real plane. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the exclusives too. I want to find out what we can get, Miguel. But, you know, after we entertain you with lands, because I know that's your favorite type of card, Miguel. You love the lands. Ooh, that's a pretty island. It looks more like a river or a peninsula, but that's okay. So, got a lot of these islands. Got one with the waterfall. Here's a swamp. I feel like we've seen this one in one of the other sets recently, but, you know, whatever. Swamp. Another pretty swamp with a sunset swamp. Okay. Mountains, which I think I've seen from another set. But there they are. Another mountain in the distance. Looks like a dinosaur should be on that. That's true. Water islands, but small water lands. They are, in fact, surrounded by water on 4 sides. It's crazy. Ooh, look at the forest. It's got like little artistic splotches. Kind of looks like a mixture of watercolor and stained glass, so that's pretty cool. Nice little tree here. Happy little tree. You know, the kind that Bob Ross used to draw. Paint. So those are gonna stick there. Let's see what we get in the standard cards. I know there are lists online, but it's always nice to just refresh yourself. I'm not good at opening things. You're all gonna have to bear with me. We've established this in previous openings. I can't open things. Oh, it does have the tab. It was it was hiding. So we have a shiny Lyra Dawnbringer, which has flying, first strike, lifelink, and other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. So very handy little angel, even if she's kind of high cost. Rite of Replication, Massacre Worm. Oh, they're all mixed together. But these are the rares and mythics. Okay, interesting. Gratuitous Violence. Gigantosaurus, full art card. That looks pretty cool. Just a giant vanilla 10/10. Adapted Automaton. A Gilded Lotus. Great mana artifact. Maze's End. Angel Vitality for whenever I decide to make an angel attack at some point. Make a stand. Confiscate. Yeah, I'm stealing your cookies. Negate. Feed the Swarm. Gatekeeper of Malakir. Gutter Snipe. Jeremy loves that card. I love Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature you control enters the enchantment, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Imperious Perfect. 2 of them. Palaka Worm. Boros Charm. Unflinching Courage. Expedition Map. Hedron Archive, you can tap it to add 2 colorless or pay 2 and tap it to sack it and draw 2 cards. Cat Collector, that is the crazy cat lady of Magic the Gathering, guys. We have found her. Divine Resilience, Joust Through, Twin Blade Blessing, Clinquant Sky Mage, Faebloom Trick, Mischievous Mystic, 2 of those. Arbiter of Woe, Infestation Sage, 2 of those. Midnight Snack, because, you know, we're hungry, y'all. Woo! And everything's better with butter. Seeker's Folly, Vengeful Blood Witch, Vampire Warlock. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's always pretty exciting. Got a few of those. Crackling Cyclops, Goblin Negation, Strongbox Raider, Elvish Regrowth, Quake Striker Ceratops, another vanilla card, but it is a 12/8, so that's a strong boy. Dreadwing Scavenger, Fiendish Panda. I got the panda card because, you know, I'm a panda and this is a bear demon. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, return another target non-bear creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh. Perforating Artist, Wardens of the Cycle, Ravenous Amulet, Johnny's Pride Mate, Angel of Finality, flying when this creature enters exile target player's graveyard. Great if you want them to get rid of stuff. I'm excited for Fiendish Panda 2. It is like my, soul animal. What do they call it? Spirit animal? My spirit animal card. Aren't small waterlands puddles? I guess that's one way of looking at it. Savannah Lion, Stroke of Midnight, great utility card. Brineborn Cutthroat, got a few of those. Essence Scatter, Micromancer, Mocking Sprite, this might be good addition for my Aligla deck. Has flying and instant and sorcery spells you cast, cost 1 less to cast. Spectral Sailor, got a few of those. Got some Think Twice. Tolarian Terror, getting a little tight in here. Move everything over. Scooge. Witness Protection, I love that card. Exsanguinate, Hero's Downfall, Rotting Blight Priest. I feel like I see this card everywhere. It's in everything. Stormkirk, Blood Thief, Vampire Rogue. At the beginning of your end step, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target vampire you control. Might be good in like an Asterion or other vampire deck. Vampire Nighthawk. Zombify. Oh no, my forests are mingling with my swamp cards. Burst Lightning, got 4 of those apparently. Fanatical Firebrand, Heartfire Immolator. Hidetsuko Second Right. Seismic Rupture, Thrill Possibility. Bite Down, Yummy, I Hungry. Broken Wings, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Very specific. Bushwhack. Dwindon's Elite, we saw a lot of this in Jumpstart, but we got more of those. Garrick's Uprising. I feel like I get that card a lot, so that's nice to have. Giant Growth. Land of War Elves, another staple. We got 4 of them because they know we are using this in every green deck we own. Overrun, Snakeskin Veil, Wildwood Scourge, Empyrean Eagle. This made an appearance during a recent game we played. Heroic Reinforcements, and Ruby Daring Tracker. So a lot of nice staples. Very good so far. Let's see what's in this pack, which is starting with blue and green. I mean, blue and black. I know colors. Consuming Aberration, Angelic Destiny, Charming Prince. He doesn't look charming though. Can I say he doesn't look charming? Is that allowed? Felidar Retreat, Jeremy's favorite card. Fumigate, another one of Jeremy's favorite cards. Linden, the Steadfast Queen, 3 white, Vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Human Noble, Mentor of the Meek, a fun card in my wall deck. Regal Caracol, Zatalpa, Primal Dawn, another of Jeremy's favorite cards. Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible. Arcanus the Omnipotent, Dictate of Krufix, Finale of Revelation. Harbinger of the Tides, River's Rebuke, Sphinx of the Final Word. Sphinx of the Final Word. Tempest Djinn, Voracious Great Shock. Demonic Pact, Desecration Demon, flying. At the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature of their choice. If a player does, tap this creature and put a 1/1 counter on it, and it's already a 6/6. Dread Summons, Calastria Highborn, Vampire Shaman, Midnight Reaper, Myojin of Night's Reach, Flappin' No Nappin', Double Slappin', Unflappable Scrappin', yeah. Scraping or scraping? Witchclaw Talisman, Ball Lightning, Dragon Master Outcast, great card for my dragon deck. Harmless Offering, target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Okay. Laughless Dragon Queen, Red Cap Gutter Dweller, Stormkirk Noble, Torian Molar, my Torian Mauler. My favorite changeling. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on this creature, so it gets pretty big pretty fast, typically. Hero's Bane, Predator Ooze, Primal Might, Primeval Bounty, Rampaging Balos, Sirach the Hunt Caller, Vizier of the Menagerie. Yeah, you agree. It's a great card, Jeremy. I love my Torian Mauler. So it's mine. It's not going in any decks that I'm making for other people. It's mine. Wildborn Preserver. Aurelia, the War Leader. Aurelia? Very expensive commander, starting off at 6, flying, vigilance, haste. Whenever Aurelia attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. I mean, kind of like Karlach, although I think Karlach has double strike. Ailey, Eternal Pilgrim. Drogskull Reaver. Halana and Alina Partners. Inner Sturm Predator. Vampire Dragon. Flying. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard and put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Sack another creature. This creature gains indestructible until end of turn, tap it. That might be very helpful in a token production type deck, because you can just make it indestructible by sacking tokens. Maelstrom Pulse. Ovika Enigma Goalith. Prime Speaker Zagana. Built Leaf Liege. Basilisk Collar. Cultivator's Caravan. Darksteel Colossus. Maze Mine Tome. Pyromancer's Goggles. Ramos Dragon Engine. Steel Hellkite. Crawling Barrens. Temple of Abandon. Temple of Deceit. Temple of Enlightenment. Getting all the temples now. Temple of Epiphany. Temple of Malady. Temple of Malice. Temple of Mystery. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Silence. Temple of Triumph, which I think is the only one I've actually pulled before. Tetyova, Benthic Druid. Burnished Heart. You know, that one. Heraldic Banner. Great card. As this artifact enters, choose a color. Creatures you control of the chosen color get +1/+0, and if you tap it, you can add 1 mana of the chosen color. Meteor Golem. Bloodfell Cave. So we're getting a lot of land. So we got 2 of those. Blossoming Sands. Dismal Backwater. Evolving Wilds. Oh gosh, I have so many of those. I don't know what to do with them. Jungle Hollow. Rogue's Passage. Great card. Love my Rogue's Passage. Rugged Highlands. Scored Barrens. Swiftwater Cliffs. Thornwood Falls. We got some Tranquil Coves. Windscarred Crags. Inspiring Overseer. Into the Royal. Opt. That's a lot of ops. I'm opting for less ops in exchange for Torian Mallards. Just saying. So let's add that to the pile. We've got 1 more predetermined set of cards, and then we got to open our packs and see what's inside, and I'm really excited for that. Although I think we're getting a nice base of cards here. I love a mystery. Moment of Craving. Suspicious Shambler. Undying Malice. Dragon Fodder. Got a few of those. Thornwald Archer. It has Reach and Death Touch. Good in pretty much any elf deck because it's got a low converted mana cost. Archway Angel. Ballyrush Banneret. Crusader of Audric. Dawnwing Marshal. Cat Soldier. Devout Decree. Disenchant. Felidar Cub. Knight of Grace. Release the Dogs. Stasis Snare. Sir Lyn, the Lion's Claw, sounds like he's out of Game of Thrones. Valorous Stance. Chart a Course. Dive Down. Flash Freeze. Fog Bank. A Wall. Jeremy's never seen this one before. It's Defender Flying. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by this creature. Gateway Sneak. Mystical Teachings. Shipwreck Dowser. Unsummon. Death Mock. Driver of Dread. Duress. Knight of Malice. Pulse Tracker. Sanguine Indulgence. Tribute to Hunger. Vampiric Rites. Vile Entomber. Bolt Bend. Stay neat. Stay neat for me. Be pretty. Crash Through. It's always a handy card. Dragon Mage. E2 Lava Runner. Got a few of those. Giant Cinder Maw. I like the sparkly throat. Looks like a billows. Hoarding Dragon. Mind Sparker. Obliterating Bolt. Ravenous Giant. The Ashno Pyromancer. Circuitous Route. Got a few of those. Fierce Empath. Finn the Fangbearer. Gnarlback Rhino. Mold Adder. Ordeal of Nylia. Spring Bloom Druid. When this creature enters, you may sack a land. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Venom Connoisseur, Cloud Blazer, Deadly Brew, Dryad Militant, Enigma Drake, Garna, Blood Fist of Keld, Mortify, Savage Ventmaw, Teach by Example, Trigon Predator, Diamond Mare, it's a horsey, Felden's Cane, Fire Shrieker, Gate Colossus, Sorceress Spyglass, Soul Guide Lantern, Three Tree Mascot, really good changeling from Bloomburrow. Azorius Guildgate, Boros Guildgate, Cryptic Caves, Demolition Field, Dimmer Guildgate, Golgari Guildgate, Gruul Guildgate, Izzet Guildgate, Orzhov Guildgate, Rakdos Guildgate, Selesnya Guildgate, Simic Guildgate, Hinterland Sanctifier, Ajani's Primate, full art cards now, Refute, Vengeful Blood Witch. Whenever this creature or another creature your opponent controlled dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. A Braid, Reclamation Sage, Swiftfoot Boots, shiny full art, Swiftfoot Boots, Plains, Plains, Island, Island, Swamp, Swamp. Okay, so now the mystery has come. What will we get? Which way do these open? Let's find out. Oh. That's the easiest it's ever been for me, guys. I've never had such an easy time opening a pack before. I'm pleasantly surprised. We have Stab, Gnarlid Colony, Fleeting Distraction, Healer's Hawk, Flying and Lifelink. It's a good card. Sure Strike, Heir Apparent, Rabbit Noble. When this creature enters, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens equal to the number of other creatures you control named Heir Apparent. A deck can have any number of cards named Heir Apparent. That's pretty cool. Soul Shackled Zombie, Strongbox Raider, Stormkirk Blood Thief, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Crystal Barricade. I've never seen this one before. Defender, you have hexproof. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. That's pretty great. I might stick that in my wall deck. Oh, Chandra, Flame Shaper. It's been a while since I've gotten a Planeswalker in a pack. So she starts at 6 loyalty. Her +2 is add 3 red. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. Choose one. You may play that card this turn. Her +1 is create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. And -4, Chandra deals 8 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. Electro Duplicate. So I got 3 rares, a Rugged Highlands, and a Food and Treasure token, which I feel is pretty great. You use those a lot, so happy with that. And a War Elves. Can never have too many of those. Uncharted Voyage. Banishing Light. Asgard Cavalry. Bake into a Pie. Quick Draw Katana. Aegis Turtle. Feybloom Trick. Meteor Golem. Infernal Vessel. Rogue's Passage. Lathril, Blade of the Elves, has Menace. Whenever Lathril deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Tapped 10 untapped elves you control if you tap her, and each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10. Fleeting Flight, Mountain, Food, Treasure token. So we went from 3 to 1. Quite the fall. But last pack, what's inside, guys? Fake your own death. That seems wise. Bite down. Refute. Make your move with the chess piece. Crackling Cyclops. Vampire Soulcaller. Involuntary Employment. Swiftfoot Boots. Love of Swiftfoot Boots. Affectionate Indrik. When this creature enters, you may have it fight target creature you don't control, and it's a 4/4. Youthful Valkyrie. Bulk Up. Spinner of Souls, Spirit Spider, Reach. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Meteor Golem, Bloodfell Caves, Rat, and Zombie this time. So I think we started off better with the individual packs and kind of steadily moved downhill. But I think overall, the starter kit here has a lot of nice base cards that you can stick into most decks and most different setups. So I like it from that standpoint. I'm a little torn on whether or not I like this because I think it's just going to roll around, but I do like that it goes up higher than the other counters we've had in the past go. And I do like the little dividers that come with this box because it allows us to organize. So I think that's pretty great. I do wish I got some of the other cards. There were some really good fairy cards and cat cards. So maybe I'll open a box at some point, but we'll have to see. Maybe I'll just buy them. Who knows? We'll see what mood strikes me. And there you have it. That's all I really have to unbox today. We had a trip down nostalgia lane. And then we opened some of my newer interests, which is Magic the Gathering. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and then I get to see you back here soon for more unboxings and other streaming content. Of course, if you like what you saw here today, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you might want to see in the future. Give me a thumbs up. I love those. Subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know what's up, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.